Hey VSG family, it's K-Star, and it is Thursday evening, and I wanted to do a Thursday Thoughts video because I didn't do one last week, and somebody told me they were really sad they didn't do one, so I promised that I would do one this week and actually post it. I know it's late. I tried to make this video before work about 4 times, and each time I kept getting interrupted, so I got really frustrated and just quit. Trying to make it and said, alright, I guess we'll do it after work. I hate filming at night because the lighting's like really crappy in my apartment, but whatever. Um, so yeah, what have I been thinking about this week? Honestly, I've been thinking mostly about fitness and finding balance. And I think balance is something I've kind of touched on before, but it's it's really important to me to find some sort of balance with this whole weight loss surgery lifestyle because for a very long time I lived a very unbalanced lifestyle. My idea was just do whatever you want whenever you want to do it, and I didn't believe in limiting myself at all. And unfortunately, food played a really large role in my life, obviously, and before I knew it, I weighed 300 pounds, and you know, that wasn't healthy. So I have really struggled to find routine since my surgery because I am not a rigid person. I do not crave routine. I do not particularly enjoy routine because I am a very free spirited kind of person. I just sort of go and be. I don't shove myself into some sort of mold each and every day and schedule out my every minute. I don't enjoy itineraries at all, really. So, with that being said, it is necessary after the surgery to have some sort of routine, or things can sort of spiral out of control really quickly and you won't keep track of what you're eating or what you're drinking, and your weight, is doing whatever and you don't know why it's doing what it's doing. You don't know what works, you don't know what doesn't work. So I've had to structure myself a little bit since the surgery, and it hasn't always been easy. So I feel like I've done pretty well with finding some balance in that, but still, there's always room for improvement. I started out really well, and lately I've been slacking on writing down everything I eat. I used to always put it into the apps on my phone, and I knew every single day exactly how many grams of protein I was eating, exactly how many ounces of water I was consuming. And while I mentally keep track of that stuff, like whenever I'm eating, I always look and see, okay, how many calories is how much carbs, how much protein, It's not that I'm making bad choices because I'm not writing stuff down. It's just if I did happen to have a week where I had a gain, I probably couldn't really tell you why. Because honestly, for like 2 weeks now, I haven't really written anything down. Like maybe a day here or there, I'll put that in, I'll document that. But I haven't been doing it every single day like I did at the beginning of this journey. And I don't like that. I feel like I'm slipping, and that I've started a lot of new stuff. Like I started doing yoga this week and I've been really, really enjoying it. But I know a lot of people have said when they start working out, that first week they start working out, they either have a stall or not much of a loss or even a little bit of a gain. And I'm scared of that happening next week and me not be able to look back and see what I was eating, because then I won't know what to change. So I'm making it a weekly goal. I have to write down everything that I eat and drink from here on in, because it does help. I think it does help. And I mean, I have a small routine where I always have a protein shake in the morning. I always make sure I make time to eat at work and, all that. I have somewhat of a routine that I stick to on a daily basis. And writing down everything that I ate and calculating all of my nutritional facts was part of that routine. And I've quit doing that. And that scares me because I'm like, oh, what else could I slip up on if I, let myself go that route again? So, so my goal for the week is to get back into that more structured lifestyle that I was trying to create for myself, which is hard for me, but it's necessary. It really is. It does benefit you in the long run. So, in regard to fitness, started yoga. Really love it. Did a class on Monday, did a class on Tuesday, and then Wednesday and today I did kind of a little routine on my own. As much as I could remember from what I learned on Tuesday, I did on my own. And I really enjoy it. I really like it. But I have a tendency to get really infatuated with things. I'm just that kind of person. I will find something new that I like. It could be anything. A new food, a new band, a new color, a new anything. Anything. Just a new something in my life. And I'll get really, really obsessed with it for a while. And I have to know everything that I can about it. And I'll research it until the wee hours of the morning. And I just have to know everything about it. And after a few weeks or a few months or whatever, it will kind of diminish. My interest in it will kind of diminish. And it's not that I dislike it. I'll just find something new to be obsessed with. And I kind of just jump from thing to thing. And I wouldn't really call it ADD because it's not an instantaneous jump. It could take me sometimes, months to sort of lose my interest in it as much. But I have a tendency to be that way. And I don't want yoga to be one of those things. Fitness has never been one of those things. But it is now. And I don't want my motivation to do it to sort of fizzle out after a few weeks. So I'm trying to back it off and not expect too much from myself too fast, because I think that's where I run into trouble in regard to fitness, is I expect to just be able to get up and go run, or get up and go do the stair stepper for half an hour or something, which is ridiculous, because when you weigh, 300 something pounds, 200 something pounds, you're not going to be able to just get up and go run, or get up and go do anything to like full capacity the first time you try it. So I'm trying to not get overwhelmed by this new interest and expect to be able to just be perfect at it immediately, which I have a tendency to do. So that's where I'm at, is trying to take my fitness and make it a part of what little of a routine I've created for myself, and to actually stick with it, because I would really like to see what I can do with this. It's been a very long time since I stuck with a fitness program or stuck with a sport or anything like that, and actually see how far I can take it and how good I can become at it, or however you want to look at that. So I'm really trying to incorporate that into my lifestyle, because like I was explaining to one of my friends, she kept asking me, oh, when can we go eat this? When can we go eat that? When can you eat normal again? And I was like, this is it. This is my new normal. This is what I do. And this is how it's going to be from here on in. Maybe eventually I'll be able to eat a little more or whatever, but this is essentially my new normal. There is no cheat day in the VSG lifestyle. There is no taking a break from your surgery diet. This is just how you eat now. And she was like, so you can never have a soda again? And I was like, nope, carbonation, no longer a part of my life. And she just was like, oh, you can never have another Coke in your whole life. And I'm like, probably not a good idea. She's all like, what about like certain foods? You're never going to be able to like eat a bread roll again? And I was like, well, maybe. But I'm never going to be able to eat like 10 breadsticks at Olive Garden like I, probably once have in my life. And she just couldn't believe it. Like that I was okay with that. And I'm like, no, this is just it. This is my new normal. This is how life is from here on in. And she just like almost seemed like it was sad or something. And I was just explaining to her, I was like, when you do a diet, like a fad diet or something, everybody's like, oh, I'm really good from Monday to Friday, but on the weekends I let myself eat whatever I want. I don't get that. We don't get that. There's no cheat day for your VSG lifestyle. It doesn't exist anymore. So she sort of pitied me, I think, and was like, oh, it's sad. Sad that you can never overindulge at a buffet ever again in your life. And I'm like, no, it's flippin' awesome that I can't do that anymore. Removing the ability to overeat from your life is great. It makes things a lot easier. So, you know, there's a lot of people that just don't get this journey, and that's okay, because it's not their job to get it, it's our job to get it. And yeah, I'm just over here doing what I always do, trying to find balance, trying to figure out how I can make choices more efficiently on this journey, because I'm getting to that point now where I can eat a wider variety of foods than I could eat, say, like a month ago. And I, again, don't want to get overwhelmed by that. I want to be able to stick to the good choices that I've been making, because things have been working really well for me. And cross your fingers, knock on some wood, I haven't like hit much of a stall yet or anything like that. So, yeah, those are my goals for the week. Continue to do the yoga. Continue to be okay with what I can do right now with that. To not expect too much of my body too soon, and to get back into that structure of documenting everything that I eat and drink, so that if I do have a bad week, I know where I can make changes. That's it. That's what's going on this week. So I hope you guys are having an awesome week too. If you're going out for Labor Day this weekend, please be super safe and have fun. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.